Hello everyone, and welcome back here at Bush Lapa. I'm going to quickly do a rundown for you guys on the 3IS, the Baoabab, and do a walk around video as well. So we're going to do setup, walk around video, and then breakdown, similar to the Baoabab 2. Baoabab 3i, Baoabab 3IS, and Baoabab 2 are all our inside sleepers with fixed beds. So you don't have to pop open a tent and set up a tent. So it's made up beds, pop open the roof, put out the levelers, and you're ready to go. So let's start. So first things first, we're going to drop out the levelers. So you got your two rear levelers. Your base stays inside that cavity there. You can also jack up and change the wheel with them. They're strong enough to lift up the caravan. So one each side. For the exercise, I'm just going to put one on. We always want to level the caravan towards the spare wheel to have your water run off the roof. So you create a natural flow around the roof and then running off that way. So we keep our kitchen area dry as long as possible, as far as possible. Yeah, that's the long and the short. Okay, so setup of the 3IS. First thing is to release the roof. So two clips from the rear. You guys can follow me inside. Okay, so what you want to do is a handle on the roof. All you do is just push up on the roof. You'll feel there's a point where the roof sort of takes over. Works on a gas strut system. So as easy as that, then the roof's open. Okay, the rest we'll do from the outside. So next would be the front bed lid. On the 3IS and the 3SB and the 3I, they all have this front lid. Just extra ventilation. Nice big window that gives you good flow throughout the unit. Next would then be your awning or your shower. You can decide. So let's start with the awning. Okay. First rod, first arm. That's the one we walk back with. Swing it around. Always be careful of your bag so you don't pinch your bag. So fold your bag back there at the back. And then open it just loosely again so that you have a bit of adjustment on the canvas so the canvas can move at the end of the day. And we open the front arm. And give it a pull on the pull handle above your awning. Again, as we repeated previously, make sure that seam sits almost right square to the arm. Then you know your alignment's fine. Then first we tension up with one of the long poles. There's two of them, they're identical. Start with the front one first. And then drop down the leg. And then we tension in the rear. Would be around the furthest slip, around the closest slip at the top. Pull it all the way to the roof. And use your dog bone slider to take up the tension and to hold it there. If you're stopping for lunch, that's it. That's all you have to do. If we're staying for an evening or a weekend, put in all the rest of your poles. It just helps the structure keep water off the roof. and also gives it nice tension in the morning, so you don't have the canvas material moving around at night, making a big noise. Okay, next step would be putting in the rest of your poles as we said just now. So your next long pole goes in the rear. Then you've got a square pole, goes over. And then you've got your center support pole or leg that goes through that spigot ring there and through that eyelet there. Okay. Then you've got 3 shorter poles. They go into the rear of the awning. And there. And there. One there. Then you've got your uprights. You just push up on them. And then the rain poles. So you've got 3 short ones, 4 long ones. So the rule of thumb is the long ones with the long poles on the awning and the short ones with the short poles on the awning. So everywhere we have a patch, that's where poles go in. Last thing on the awning is just to velcro up your bag and your straps. So what you want to do is fold in your straps into your bag. Then you've got velcro there, velcro on the box at the top. So fold it in over there. And there. And then just fold over your bag. It makes it nice and neat. You don't pinch any zips and it doesn't cover your lights. Okay. The last thing is to always peg down your awning. Don't take a chance. If the weather is nice, and then it can turn bad in a few minutes. So always peg it down. It's 5 pegs. That's all you have to do. So peg it down. What I suggest to everyone is to do a double loop around the pole. If you don't put your side panels on, if you have your side panels on, unfortunately you can't do that. So do a double loop. And then also when you peg it down, the rule of thumb is a foot away. Remember, it's tied down on the roof or bolted down on the roof. So you don't have to have tension to pull it. You want to have the tension pulling down. The more force you have pulling down, the less chance there is of the awning getting picked up. Right. Okay, lastly, we're going to open the shower cubicle for you guys. So it zips open from the back to the front. So it's a little bit tall here at the moment. The angle of this unit's a little bit tall on this side. So it's up all your clips. It rolls down. You've got your center pole. All open one arm. Yeah. And then you have another arm that you fold open. Okay. The center arm goes in the middle. So it's similar to the way that the awning works in that sense. So what you're going to do is tension up. Tension it nice and tight. And then you have your upright for the rain. And you have your hands free for your shower sprayer. So if we take out the shower spray, it clips on there. Like that. That's your shower. You do have a few flaps that tie in and ties it straight to the body. Otherwise the wind is going to blow it around. On the Baoabab 3IS, you do have 2 support legs that you will pop in. You can see for now it's not very windy today, so we're going to have it stand like this. And that's your shower cubicle. Size-wise, 1.2 by 1.2. So nice big shower cubicle. And 3IS, as we all know, the only one in the Baoabab range with a second door, which leads straight into the shower cubicle or the bathroom, and gives you nice privacy inside your unit. Okay, so that's the shower. Now we're going to do a quick walk around of the unit. So I'm going to open up all the cupboards as we go. So you've got a nice pantry at the back or a wash-up cupboard, whatever you want to make it. It's up to you. So wash up in there, and I'm just going to grab the basin frame. So basin frame slides in on the back. Got one basin and a dry rack. We do also offer option to extend it, where you can move over the dry rack and have a second basin as well. So one wash, one rinse, and one dry rack. Kitchen-wise, it's got the same kitchen as the other Baobabs, except for this cupboard on this one is extra. On this 3IS and 3I, you get that cupboard extra. On the Baobab 3, the normal one, and the Baobab 4, you don't get that one. All of the Baobab units have the option to have a microwave installed. It's optional extra. Here's your slide-out kitchen drawer with your stove, cutlery drawer, and pots and pans drawer at the bottom. So there's just a few utensils to give you an idea of what you can install there. Just remember again, swivel top stove, so you can clean underneath or put foil underneath to catch up any dirt or grime that goes past the burner. Nose box, same as all the other units. 2 gas bottles on this side. One will feed the stove, one will feed your geyser. You've got your 2 jerry cans in the center, wood racks on top, and then storage in this box. Usually cables, hammers, Tentex, any kind of tool, hardware will go in there. And then on the side, huge storage compartment again under the bed with your batteries and your geyser. Additional storage compartment here, and a nice big window for extra ventilation as well. Okay, so the interior on the Baobab 3IS, we've got a lot of storage inside, drawers for your underwear, socks, whatever you want to put in there. Storage compartment for a porta potty. Takes a 20-liter flushable porta potty. Ample storage by the shower door for toiletries. I would say towels and bedding and things like that under the zinc. You've got an interior zinc. This would be either extra pantry cupboard or maybe electronics and stuff you want to store. And then your inside clothing cabinets, as well as a bit of storage space by the bed. So the mattress in the 3IS is a queen size extra length. So it's just over 2 meters long and 1.5 meters wide. So breakdown on the shower cubicle works the same on all the units. Some of them might swing or pivot or slide out, but the breakdown works the same. Okay, so first things first is to store away your shower sprayer. So feed it back in. Unfortunately, it's manual. Maybe one day we'll figure out automatic way to get it to pull in. Okay, close your door. Remember, all your doors stay in the bottom of the door so you don't lose them. Very important thing to look for on the shower cubicle when you close. One arm is very close to the box. The other arm is a bit further away. So if we could just give you guys a quick zoom in here. So you'll see one arm is very close. The other arm is further away. So the arm that's the closest will always fold in first. That's quite important to remember. And then same as closing the awning, you want to always feed the material over the first arm that you're folding closed. The reason being, you don't want any material between the aluminium arm and the aluminium box, otherwise it's going to chase a hole through the material. So be very vigilant on that. So let's take out the center beam. So your legs are out already. Center beam is up. Don't put this far away. This is your rolling device. So put it close by. Fold in your arm. But as I said, always make sure you fold over and make sure there's no material in between. You sort of fold yourself in the material. And then the second arm, you don't have to worry about material in between. Just be careful that you don't start to roll up your unit and you didn't take out the straps. Otherwise, you're going to have to roll it down and do it again. Okay. Take your rolling device. This makes it so that one person can roll this shower cubicle. So you take that, and you just start to turn. Just make sure your material rolls nice and square as you go. Start with the center clip always first. Push up a bit. Take up the tension. You don't have to pull hard, it's just to keep it in position. Same with this side. And just repeat on the last one. Should roll back easy into the bag. Shouldn't have much of a battle. Tighter you roll, the easier it will roll back into the bag and zip up. Okay, next we're going to close up the awning and the rest of the unit. So let's start with the awning then. So I'm just going to close all the doors that are open and in the way. So it makes it a bit easier to move around the unit. Okay, so first things first, I usually start from the back end, but start with all your rainfalls or your uprights. Then your tensioner poles, all them down. Sure, remember to release the bag. Okay. Then we start from the back going to the front. So the first thing we did is the last thing we do when we close the awning. So it's reversed. So I start with these ones. Take out the center pole. And this one, and that leg stays to last. So we can take out the back pole, the long one. So pull that quickly. Okay. Shake them back down into the bag just now. We'll take off our basin frame and basins. Put the frame in the nose box just now. Tip for you guys. If you're done with your ropes, you don't have to roll them up into a bundle again. Just turn them around your pole. And then when you swivel up, you've got your ropes together with your pole already. And you've all put them together. It's a bit neater and makes it a bit quicker so the rope hangs down when you set up. Release the front long pole. Okay, then another tip for you guys up here. See the clips laying on the roof at the top there, on top of the awning? See them there? If you get a bit of a shake, close the clips over so you don't pinch them into the material. Then that same movement. So you want to pick up and underneath with your first arm. So you go underneath. Make sure you fold over all the material. So you got metal against metal or aluminium against aluminium. And make sure if you fold it in, there's no material in between. Okay. Then we release the back end. And just walk around with it. Tuck in the rod. Makes a big triangle. Take the bottom end. Fold it up to your left hand. And push out all the air. And roll it nice and tight. Always start with the middle clip. Push up on the awning. Take up the tension. Don't pull hard on the clips. They're all plastic. They just need to keep it in place. Get your pole bag. Put all your poles in the bag. Stick them all at the bottom. I would usually put Velcro in the open end to the back. Same as just now, push up, take up the tension. Okay. There you go. Then we can put our basic frame in the front compartment. Close all our doors. Okay. Now last thing is the roof. So to close the roof is basically just reverse the opening. Grab on the handle. Just pull down. There's a bit of tension it while it starts to go down. It reaches a point where the tension dissipates. And then it will come down by itself. Make sure you pull in all your material so you don't have any material sticking out. Switch off your lights. Flip your roof before you go. And lastly, store your leg away. Put your plastic pin in. And that is the Baoabab 3IS. Thank you for watching. We'll post another few videos. I think then we've got all of it.